They came, they saw, they conquered. The best in action sports invading down under, providing a highlight reel of memories, and they're not done yet. We've still got one more event to go here on our third and final day of X Games Sydney from Spotless Stadium. The fans will not leave, so we must put on a show. What's cracking, everybody? Brandon Graham alongside Jack Mitrani. Jackson Jacko Strong in the booth. Boys, this has been one for the record books. The inaugural X Games Sydney. Jacko, I know you wanted to be competing in the worst way, but I got to tell you, having you in the booth for these moto events has been super special.
It's been really fun. It was definitely salt in the wound watching everyone else compete out there and have the fun, but at the same time, it's all my friends. It's just awesome to be a part of this event in any way I can.
Yeah, Jack, nobody has their feet on the ground better than you. You're traveling around everywhere. You're filming, documenting everything. Just the energy of these fans at Spotless Stadium over the last 3 days.
The energy, honestly, I've been running around this stadium and just witnessing the Australian fans' energy has been like nowhere else. I think that's one of my highlights this weekend, is just seeing the passion and the love for action sports out here. And it's just year one. There's only room to grow out here, and I can't wait to come back. This has honestly been the best weekend of my life.
Whoa.
You heard it here first.
That was a heavy claim.
That was heavy.
And I don't want it to end. What do we got, Brando? What's coming up?
Yes, we do have Moto X doubles. It'll be an amazing, essentially a demo we will be doing.
It's a bonus.
Getting back to the heavy, weather was an issue. There's no getting around it. Yesterday, torrential downpour. We saw the lightning. Stuff got pushed back. Stuff got delayed. The show still goes on today. Amazing to see moto events out here, to see best whip, to see Moto X best trick. I think at this time yesterday, we weren't even sure if those contests were going to happen, and they did in a big, spectacular way.
It was an absolutely incredible feat by the track builders to pull all that together through the late hours of the night and get a jump running again. It's definitely something special. I couldn't, like last night, I would have bet my house and my left hand on it not happening.
For sure. What did you think of the events?
Really good. I think everything was cool. It was there's definitely some stiff competition out there. So, yeah, just bummed I couldn't be there with you.
Yeah, you know, we're so used to seeing you compete. Yeah. Now to see you on the operational side, it seems like you had a hand in everything. Even trying to call to get tarps, it was amazing. So we love having you on the side, but we want to see you back out there on the course. Without further ado, let's get down to business, boys. We ready for this?
Let's go.
Ready. Let's do this.
Born ready.
The sun slowly setting on another spectacular day down under. It's our third and final day here at X Games Sydney. We come to you from the beautiful Spotless Stadium, and you fans are in for a treat. You thought we were done. You thought men's skateboard street final was closing it out. You would be wrong, because the gentlemen of Moto X doubles have something to say about that. The guys out there warming up, fans still in the stands. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham and Jack Mitrani alongside the legend, four-time X Games gold medalist Jack O. Strong. And guys, this is an event that we haven't seen before. A never been done, never been contested, and that's a beautiful preview of what's to come. Jacko, talk to us about this concept.
So doubles is an event that was running last night, but due to some unforeseen weather circumstances, had to be pushed back, and it's gone from a competition into a demo format. This makes it a little bit more relaxed for the guys, but they can still pair up and really do some. Give them something really cool to look at. The idea of doubles is synchronization rather than hard tricks as such. So the idea is you're paired up with a partner, and you guys have to do the exact same trick and look as similar as you can on the motorcycle in the air. So it's a really interesting one. Never been done before, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out.
Have you ever ridden in this synchronized fashion before, Jacko?
Yes, I have. I've played around and done it before. The great thing about the synchronized fashion is we're often competing against, or we're always competing against each other. So this gives us an opportunity to work together.
We just have some fun.
Had you been healthy, and not injured and able to compete in this event, who would your partner
I
have
always
been?
paired up with Adelberg, so I think
That's a
was
pretty
really
good one to be linked up with.
Yeah, I think we would have gone pretty decent. So
How do you come up with the runs? Like, is it a cup of coffee the day before, and you're like, all right, let's do backflip?
I'm more of a shower guy. I come up with the good ideas in the shower.
And then you would pitch that to Adelberg.
So here's our lineup.
Taka Higashino, Pat Bowden, Ryan Brown, Braden Davies, and then we have Libor Podmole teaming up with Rob Adelberg, Blake Williams teaming up with Josh Sheehan.
I love that Bilko double duty.
Double duty.
In the broadcast booth for all the Moto events, and now he is competing in this Moto doubles event. And he's got a pretty nice partner, Josh Sheehan. Moto events have just been extraordinary out here at X Games Sydney. That shouldn't surprise any of us. Given the conditions, though, to see freestyle happen the way it did yesterday and to see Moto X best trick go down today has to impress you nonetheless, though, Jacko.
No, 100%. It was incredible level of riding there today. We saw some new stuff, and yeah, it was really good. I'm just looking forward to the next one. It's lit the fire again.
And to talk about the Australian presence when it comes to motocross, I mean, why is that? Half of the freestyle field was Australian. Today in Best Whip, 5 out of the 6 finalists were from Australia.
Yep. I don't know.
What would you accredit, that to? Is it the vast land and the dirts and the outback? I mean, why do you think Australia has claimed that?
Plenty of places to ride dirt bikes, I think, Jack.
So here is our first team,
Pat
Higashino and Bowden.
Not too bad, guys. I saw Bowden did an Indy and Tucker just did a straight heart attack. So Bowden crossed his legs in the air, Tucker did a straight one. I think that we'll see that in the replay here. So Tucker's gone a straight heart attack without the legs crossed. Pat's crossed his legs. Yeah. So if this wasn't a demo and I was a critic, these guys would be getting low scorecards.
I like it.
Well, we can judge since it's not judged. What do you give it?
I give him a 4. Okay.
Wow, I was going to
say out of 100. No, out of 10.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh, not bad, boys. Not bad. Their speed was a little off. If we're going to criticize them about something.
A little too much arch, too.
A little too much arch.
See the replay in slow motion.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that Braden is possibly a little more flexible. No, not really. That was actually pretty good.
Are they looking at each other? It doesn't look like they're even looking at each other. You think maybe in the air they kind of glance over and see what the other person's doing, but...
So here's Libor and Adelberg. Fresh off of a gold medal in best trick. And
oh, wow. They go rogue.
I think
two different tricks.
I think that they needed to have a bit bigger rider meeting before they came out. I think that there was some definite confusion
I'm just going to say this,
about what was happening.
Thank God it's a demo.
That would be a 0.
Because he just came off a gold medal, he'd be going wooden spoon the next event.
The concept seems to be flying over some of the riders' heads here.
It's not that hard. You guys understand it, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
These dirt bike riders aren't really bright.
So here's Sheehan and Bilko.
Wow.
Not bad. Sheeny could have kicked his feet a bit straighter.
Yeah.
We're going to see that in the
I'd say that was the best one yet, though. I'm giving that one a 7. Jacko?
A 7? Difficulty of trick was not super high. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
Sheeny's
legs weren't together.
Yep. Sheeny's got lazy knees there.
I mean, right now, is it as simple as, hey, we're going to do this trick? Like, let's do it at this speed?
These guys are racing.
Yeah, and now it has become a full-fledged demo.
Yeah. And that's what it is. I mean, this was supposed to be an event. It got canceled, and we wanted to make sure the fans that showed up got the opportunity to actually see this go down. And it's the appetizer for the main course.
Tucker's got the best seat in the house there, doesn't he?
Yeah, what a
view. I wish he
view.
was filming that.
Yes.
Put a camera on him.
Taka has had a phenomenal couple of days unveiling that double backflip, a trick that we hadn't seen from him before. You knew he had it. He was practicing it at your compound. So for him to pull it off in 2 separate events, pretty special here this week.
Yeah, he's always got a smile on his face, Tucker does it. But this weekend it was just amplified times 10.
Do you think there's a future in this competition?
I honestly do. I think it's cool. I think that it's never going to be freestyle or best trick, but I think it's something that could be,
It'd be a fun competition.
A fun little competition for sure.
And as you said, Jack, I mean, this was an event originally, I believe, that was scheduled for Friday night, and then we were going to start it last night.
Okay, I think that's going to
Bit
go ahead
better,
and be
guys.
our new lead.
That was the best we've seen so far today. But while this demo goes on, we hope you fans at home watched everything because you were in for a treat, especially that last gold medal that was given away, or dare I say earned, by Nigel Houston in the men's skate street final. Did you watch that, Jacko?
No, I missed that, unfortunately. I'll have to watch it on replay, though.
He's a busy man out here.
Yes.
It was quite a comp, and Nigel Houston wins another X Games street gold.
Synchronized 360s. What's the line? What's the line? No hand flips.
I would say that every single event that I witnessed this weekend was some of the best I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know, it's got to be neat for you too, Jack, because, you know, the last couple of years here at X Games, you're usually glued to the host set,
It's
right?
the truth.
And you can hear events, maybe you're watching stuff on screen, but you're mostly getting notes and prepping for the stuff in the times when you're on camera.
Right.
We didn't really have that element out here this week, so you got to literally watch and document every single contest.
Exactly.
Does the Tucker and Bowden combo remind you of like Karate Kid?
Yeah.
That's still
Why won't you think?
And sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yeah, I don't think they're communicating.
No, I think there's a slight language barrier there.
It might be the language barrier. It's exactly what it is, Jack.
100%.
Let's see the replay. Wait. I thought we talked about this.
Yeah, a little look back.
I'm so confused. Oh, what's happening there?
You're so cute.
They were a little close for comfort.
But yeah, Brando, you're absolutely right. Like, being able to actually hang out with the athletes, watch the events from the courses has just been the experience like no other. And honestly, like, my appreciation and respect just keeps going up for all of the athletes in each discipline. And it's safe to say the future of action sports is in the best hands.
That was neat.
I like that one. They landed at the same time, too. I mean, we'll have to watch it again in slow motion. But
Yeah.
And I also have to say a nice added element that we're seeing here at X Games Sydney for the first time.
Wow.
The pyro.
I do like the
We don't
pyro.
usually get that at X Games.
I
in the
love
States.
Pyro's
pyro.
been awesome.
Seems like you guys like fire a lot.
Yeah, I love fire.
Jacko,
Anything
you
that goes bang.
once lit your house on fire and backflipped over it for a real moto.
Yeah, old house. It's no longer a house.
There were people living
Didn't
there.
get the insurance money either.
Oh, come on. And then just recently on your Instagram, you posted another shot.
Oh, yeah, I
straight
love
from the
That
fire.
shoot is amazing.
I love fire. Okay, what do we got? What do we got, boys? Quarter over flips? No. One-handed Indy to rock solid.
That was sick.
That was clean.
I think after this, they're going to be like, we should have had this be a competition.
Yeah. One-hand Indy
Sick.
to rock solid. Bang.
Jump man, jump man, jump man. And the fire after each landing lets me know when to apply. So that's neat. So here's Bilko and Sheehan. Blake is stoked, man.
Yeah,
This
you
is his
could just-
one time to get out there this week.
Having a blast.
One flip lever up. What could this be? And Blake's got none up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Double
Taking a new
Maggie.
approach.
No!
What do you call that?
A couple of Australian idiots is the simplest way to put that one. Okay, you ready? So see, we've got here at the front, Josh is doing what we call the pumper, or a fish out of water.
Oh, my God,
And
that's
I'm
awesome.
not exactly sure what Blake's doing, and
Yeah,
it
what-
possibly should be censored.
I'm not sure what that
It's the give it to
thrusting
me,
motion
baby.
is.
Yeah. Here we have Karate Kid 1 and 2.
Okay, let's see if they can communicate on doing the exact same trick this time. Yeah, there they go.
They must have used some pictures or something.
Yeah, a little sketchbook.
That's the best we've seen from the Bowden and Higashino team, which is scary. As we take another look,
Pretty similar.
yeah, Bowden's just about an hour ahead of Higashino.
Rightio. Doing it for the tall lankies, these two.
Braden Davies, Ryan Brown. Ryan Brown, 6'1". About how tall is Davies, Jacko?
Oh, he'd be pretty close to, I would say 6 foot.
How are they picked? How are the teams picked? Question.
It is done by upper management.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's not like out of the hat. It's
No, first year around it was upper management just because you could kind of pick similar riding styles to go together.
Oh,
and if
makes
any of
sense.
the other guys had like complaints about it, they would have expressed them. But yeah, it was good.
they're cool with it.
Yeah.
Anything in the future, is it going to be similar to that upper management picks, or there's a lot that's going to be developed? Over
Yeah, I think it's going to be developed. So I think it's definitely something you could draw out of a hat, but there's ways to do it. So you
Just 2 teams left here. Parker and Adelberg with their last attempt.
Okay.
nice,
like that one.
Caught over for it.
Yeah.
Again, I love that we're doing this. We're calling it a demo. Obviously, there's no medal at stake, but you look at all these fans that stuck around. Moto, as Jack specifically said at the beginning of this show, so important to this audience for us to make good on it and put it out here. It's always about the fans for X Games.
Absolutely.
So now we come to the final run of the Moto X doubles/demo final. Blake Williams and Josh Sheehan.
Yep.
What do they got?
360s. 360s.
You think so?
Can
I
guarantee
hope
it.
you're right. Yep.
Oh,
and the fireworks!
yes!
Look at this. At that.
The fire is going off. The fans are going crazy. That's what it is all about.
What a way to end this contest.
That's a wrap.
Look at that for a show.
If you are watching this online, make sure to book your tickets for next year because you're going to want to see this in person next year.
It's sensational.
It is sensational.
That was really neat, and I'm so glad that Bilko and Sheeny saving the best for last. That was a really cool trick to see in sequence. And how about this fireworks and pyro show?
Man,
This one's
the Australians,
fans out of their seats.
you know how to have a good time, Jacko.
Australians also love burnouts, as you can see.
Yes, what's this all about? It's just a show, man.
Yeah.
Entertainment at its finest here in Australia. Spotless Stadium. What a weekend it has been.
No longer spotless after that demo.
Oh!
I'm pretty sure that those guys just roasted complete tires.
Anything for the fans.
That's it.
What a way to end X Games Sydney with a show like that.
Been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, exciting to see all of these guys put it down here in this Moto X doubles demo. It was Williams and Sheehan closing it out in the only way that they could for the fans here at X Games Sydney. Boys, that's a wrap.
Unbelievable. What a weekend, gentlemen.
I want to do it all over again.
Please, can we do it
I
again
think
next
we're going to do it with
weekend?
a fresh leg this time.
Can we do it again next weekend?
This guy's going to Bali this week, so
I know,
maybe we
so
can.
bummed.
No.
Yeah.
Don't be bummed because. Guess what, my friend? We have rescheduled that flight. That trip is canceled. We're going to stick around and do this one more week here in Sydney.
I'm down. Let's do it again. I can't wait. Are you excited for Aspen? Snow bikes?
I'm over the moon. I've got a new kit getting sent out. It's in the mail now. It's on its way over. So I'm going to start fitting that up while my leg is still not.
When's it going to be better? I mean,
I think 6 weeks.
6 more weeks. And then what happens in 6 weeks? Where do you go?
I'm practicing for Aspen here. So I'm getting the snow kit sent over here to Australia, practicing at my house, and then I'll pack everything up in a couple of bags and bring it all over to the US.
xgames.com/tickets. Make sure to get your tickets for X Games Aspen. Final thoughts, though, here from X Games Sydney's. It was 3 exhilarating days. Just, I guess, putting together in perspective our final thoughts. Our favorite performances. I know we've been talking about this all weekend long, but now that it's completely done, it's a wrap. We can look back at those memories that are lasting for us. I think for me, watching everything happen, Thomas Paget coming out last night in Moto X Freestyle. We weren't sure if he was even going to ride again, and that come from behind victory, that really sticks out for me. How about for you, Jack?
Mariah Duran winning the women's skate street finals. Leticia, I mean, just watching that whole finals, I mean, all the women are skating so good. Elliott Sloan winning, Nyjah just winning. Honestly, every single event, like I said earlier, has been mind-blowing, and I just love where the sport's going. The progression, the innovation, the energy, everything is in the best hands, and I'm happy to be a part of this world.
I think that I'm with you, Jack. I can't locate it to one particular event, but something that did have a little standout was probably Best Trick today. That's just my favorite moto event. To see all the boys throw down, I know what it's like being on the floor there, like how you could cut the tension with a knife.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And to see all the guys out there and just keep pushing it.
Yeah,
was,
incredibly
cool.
neat. And for you to win it in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And for one of your closest mates, Rob Edelberg, to win here today.
Yeah, it was cool.
I can't wait to see you two finally get to
it's
go
gonna be
head-to-head
on
with both
now.
having gold medals under your head for that one.
Yeah, 100.
So, boys, that's going to do it for us here at X Games Sydney. Thank you to everyone for watching. We hope you had a great time. And, hey, just because we're done here at X Games Sydney doesn't mean the action stops. Always keep it locked in on all of the X Games social. Anything else you want to say, boys, before we close this thing out?
I think you nailed it. Stay tuned. xgames.com, the Instagram, our channels. Follow along. I mean, this doesn't end here. It keeps going.
Yeah.
100, and hurry up and next year already.
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly.
Well,
Hurry
for
up.
Jackson Strong, Jack Mitrani, all of our incredible working staff with ESPN, Echo, everyone that had a hand here at X Games Sydney, we thank you for watching. We'll see you next year. Thanks for the memory, Sydney.